but I've got a lot of sympathy for the Deville.
Oh, what a right hand!
Oh, nice start. One of the best strikers in the women's division. For me, she did not deserve the post-match beatdown from Liv Morgan 2 weeks ago.
And you would think with her background, Wade, no disqualification would be right up Sonya Deville's alley.
Well, that's the thing. Sonya Deville, she's renowned in the boardroom. She's renowned as a striker. This perhaps...
Oh, and look at Liv Morgan! WWE fans serenading Liv Morgan. And Liv, I believe, is going to give them what they want. And we've seen the damage that Liv can do with a table, Wade.
Liv Morgan has been battered from pillar to post in this matchup already, but still has that sick smile etched on her face.
You know, there was a lot of questions heading into Extreme Rules of whether or not Liv Morgan could actually get extreme. And she's proved that she's been able to do just that.
Clearly, a couple of screws were knocked loose at Extreme Rules by Ronda Rousey.
And now Sonya Deville driving Morgan into the table. What a kick by Deville. Liv took a little bit too much time setting up the table, and Deville capitalized. Again, no disqualifications in this matchup. Liv trying to drag herself back up to the apron. Deville down and out as well.
Sonya Deville has been a real player in the women's division thus far. We know she can strike with the best of them, but this is showing new depth.
Oh, and now Deville looking for a suplex through the table to Morgan. Morgan trying to hang on.
Clinging on for dear life. This looks bleak.
Morgan with elbows to Deville, trying to create some separation, trying to hang on. Doesn't want to go through the table. Morgan said, why not? Liv Morgan just put herself and Deville through the table. This is a critical matchup as well, Wade. So many superstars jockeying for position to get their hands on the current champion, Ronda Rousey. And Deville screaming at Morgan as she plows her face into the steel chairs.
Amid the complete disorder at ringside here, both of these women continue to give one another a complete flogging. Oh, attempt at the Deville's advocate.
Oh, and yes. Sonya going for a finishing move, the Deville's advocate. Morgan able to block it out. Liv Morgan setting Sonya Deville up. Deville's in trouble. Trying to make it to the rope, pull herself to her feet, right where Morgan wants her. Oblivion into the steel chairs. Cover by Morgan on Deville. Morgan wins the no disqualification matchup.